Hey y'all, I'm Minette Rushing. Welcome to the kitchen. Today I'm going to be making an angel food cake. Now if you'd like a copy of the recipe, it's on our blog at minetterushing.com/blog. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Before we get started, I'm going to move the oven rack down to the lowest position and go ahead and preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Now we're going to be using what I call an angel food cake pan or a tube pan, and it's actually two pieces. So you don't want to try to do this in a bundt pan because you probably won't be able to get it out. We don't grease or prepare this pan because we want the batter to rise up and cling to the side of the pan. We're going to invert this when it comes out of the oven after it's baked so it can cool. And if we had greased and floured the pan, then the cake would just fall out. So we certainly don't want to do that. Don't prepare the pan. All right, the next step is we're going to sift together cake flour and powdered sugar. And I've already done that. It's in this bowl. In our stand mixer, we're going to add egg whites. I don't like to use pasteurized egg whites, the ones in the carton. I prefer to crack the egg and use the whites from the egg. And we're going to use cream of tartar and a whisk attachment. So we'll start out just kind of on slow. And then turn it up to about medium. And we're going to whisk these until they become frothy. Okay, now you can see they're starting to get foamy or frothy. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it to high. And add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar at a time. I'll go ahead and add the salt as well. We're going to whisk until we get stiff, glossy peaks. All right, let's see what we've got. And that looks like what we're going for. So we've got some stiff peaks, and it's pretty and glossy. So I think we're there. So the last thing I'll do is just go ahead and add in the vanilla. We've got our beautiful peaks. So what we're going to do now is the powdered sugar and flour mixture that we combined. We're going to sift about 1/4 of a cup into the egg whites at a time. And then we're just going to fold the flour and powdered sugar mixture into the egg whites. You want to be careful as you fold that you don't deflate your egg whites. So we'll just go around the bowl, come up and over, and all you want to do is just fold it in enough so that you don't see any of the dry ingredients. Just keep adding it in until we've got it all folded in. So everything's been folded in, and now we're ready to go ahead and put it in the pan. Don't do that. All right, so now I'm going to just use a spatula, kind of even it out. So it's all the same height. so now I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Now we're all ready to put it in our 375 degrees preheated oven. And we're going to bake it for about 30-35 minutes. Just taking it out of the oven, and you can see it's a beautiful golden brown, and we've got some cracks in it, which it's going to have, and that's just exactly the way it should be. So right now I'm going to turn it upside down and let it cool completely. Here we go. It's going to cool for probably about an hour, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. And you want it to be completely cool before you take it out. Okay, it's nice and cool. It's cooled for about an hour and a half. So what I'm going to do now is just run my spatula around the inside and then run it around the outside too. All right, so let's see if we can get it out of the pan. Here it comes. And you can see it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. All right, so the next thing I'll do is go ahead and run my spatula to release it from the bottom of the pan. Okay, then to turn it out, I'm just going to use a cake board. You could use a serving plate if you wanted to. Turn it over, take it off, and then we'll flip it back over. I like to have the pretty side up. So there you go. That's all it takes. And I hope you'll give it a try. These are really delicious cakes.